So this is actually my house I just built. Took me some time. But, you know, house is worth it, you know, monsters and stuff. But Tekkit is actually...
So, it appears we've done the thing, huh? 10 years. 10 years on this channel. God, where's my life gone? It just disappeared, basically, on this platform. But what is up, guys? KrazyMtch42 here, and I'm decently, half-dressed, because, hey, it's hot, so I'm wearing basketball shorts. But it's fine. It's whatever. I attempt to look pretty decent enough for y'all. Wouldn't be my channel if I wasn't a professional. But yes, hello. How are you doing? I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. And holy crap, we've been on this platform for a long time. We have been here for a hot minute. It's crazy to think about. If you saw like that first clip right in the beginning, I'm like 13 in that clip, so it's kind of nutty. I didn't even know how to go full screen on Minecraft at that point. You know what I mean? So it's really strange to look back at a clip like that and be like, damn, I was dumb. And I was also using my brother's computer at the time too, so thankfully he allowed me to use it, and, here we are today. But before we get into everything I want to talk about, I need to show you guys something, so we'll cut right back to you. What is up, guys? KrazyMtch42 here, and we are here for a special news bulletin. We have merch! Lots of new merch. I'm not even lying. There's actually a lot, so prepare yourself. This is the most merch I've ever released at one time. We have a poster, a brand new poster, and look at it. It's beautiful. Look how pretty it is. Go buy it. 10 years of KrazyMtch42 special poster. It's a special one for 10 years. It's got the old OC. It's got the new OC. It's got references all over it. Go get it. You thought we were done? Psych. You can put it on a shirt. You can put it on a shirt. Look at it. It's on a shirt. You can get it like that too. And on top of that, boom, we have a logo, our YouTube official merchandise logo. We now have it on shirts. It's also on the back of those shirts of the poster, so make sure to go grab them. Last but not least, we have stickers. Look at them, new stickers. Oh, I'm running out of breath. I'm so hyped. But look at these stickers. It's the old OC. It's the new OC. Look at it. They high five. They can high five if you get both. It's crazy. Make sure to get it. Link in the description. Go grab the merch. Go get it now. Go! Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed that. We got all the new merch. We've got stickers, we've got hoodies, we got a poster, and we got a shirt. So make sure to go check out all that stuff. Links are in the description. They just went live. So make sure to go grab them while you can. They're not going anywhere, but, if you wanna help brother out, you can go down there. You can click it and buy it. Buy 2 of them. Maybe you want all of it. I don't know. That's up to you, and your wallet. That's what it also. It's not free, but if you want it, you can go get it. But yes. All right. So let's get into this thing, because I feel like most people, between like their anniversaries and just everything in general, they're gonna talk about themselves, right? And I was thinking about that. I was like, I could talk about myself. I can just be like, I've done all this stuff all over the years. But it's not just me. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, I didn't, start YouTube just because I wanted to. You know what I mean? I didn't start playing Minecraft because I wanted to. I didn't, do all these things. There was always somebody behind me that pushed me to go do things that I normally wouldn't do. I grew up being an actor a bit. I did theater. I was doing a lot as a young child between sports and theater. But then I stopped theater to play sports, and I never really got back into it. But I've always had the personality to try and, make people laugh and joke around. And luckily, I grew up with a very, very important friend of mine. And that's where we're going to go with this. We're going to talk about people that deserve the recognition besides myself. Fuck me. No, not me. It's not me this time. This is up to my friends. These are people who supported me, and we're going to go through these people. So first off, we're going to start with my best friend, IRL, my boy. He knows who he is. I know who he is. John. Now, you're probably wondering to yourself, who the fuck is John? And I'm not going to lie to you. Not too many people are going to remember John. But when I first started doing YouTube, I was playing with him most of the time. We haven't really recorded anything on this channel in, I'd say, years. Even like stream wise, we haven't done much, but he's always been there for me. We've known each other since we were like 2 years old, and it's been absolutely insane the amount of friendship that he has given me, and I've given him back. We are still talking today. We literally just played Fortnite last night, and it was his words, his discovery of YouTube that allowed me to even start looking at this platform and then to even get into it. So if it wasn't for John, this channel may not exist. In all honesty, if it wasn't for him, if he didn't show me YouTube, if we didn't like start creating videos on his channel, I mean, we used to make scooter videos. Like, it was weird. It was a weird time when I was like 13, 14 years old. But me and him, we did a lot, and we still do a lot. And like I said, if it wasn't for him, we probably wouldn't be here. I'd probably be trying to be an MLB right now. I'm not going to lie to you. With college and everything. I was this close to joining the college team. I almost did it, but I decided not to. But it's crazy to think that me and him have known each other since we're about 2 years old. We still hang out. We still play games together. We still vibe. And I love you, man. And you know that. Like, it's just crazy. It's crazy to think about that if it wasn't for John, I probably wouldn't be on this platform. So I want all of you to thank him in the comment section below. He's a great guy. He's got a wonderful attitude, great personality. He's a super awesome guy, and I love him to the moon and back. So thank you, John. Now, next on the list is, funny enough, it's someone I've never met, which sounds weird. This is like a parasocial thing. It's not, I promise. It's not a parasocial thing. It's just a shout out, I promise. So, you guys may know a Minecraft channel, or, well, it used to be Minecraft. Now it's a bit more Fortnite, but, you know, he still dwells in his roots a little bit. He's got a little bit of an MCC championship under his belt that he got recently. I'm talking about In the Little Wood. In the Little Wood, this guy right here. Besides John, he is the reason why I started YouTube. I've never met him, personally. I've never met him. I've watched this content for many, many years. Still watch this content. And he was my really big inspiration to start doing YouTube. Of course, like I said, I had John who was, you know, pushing me to be like, hey, you know, do this thing. It looks like fun. I'm doing it. Why don't you do it? But if it wasn't for Martin's videos on Minecraft, I wouldn't have gotten to Minecraft, and I probably wouldn't have really started doing Minecraft videos. I used to watch him in the Yuxcast all the time, and between his adventures with Toby and just all the other crazy Minecraft series that he did over the years, it's really helped me kind of grow out of my little box that I have, because I'm not I would say the most open person. I've definitely changed over the years. I'm a bit more open now. But back in the day, I wasn't. And watching his videos inspired me to try and play Minecraft and then to try and do videos. So if it wasn't for Martin, I, again, probably wouldn't be here. So I just want to say, I don't know if you'll ever see this. I highly doubt it. But if you are, for some reason, watching my video, I just want to say thank you so much for being my inspiration, for doing YouTube in the first place. With your charming personality, your quirks, and everything in between, you were really entertaining for me at a young age and still are today. So I just want to say thank you, and I hope you're having a great day. Thank you, Martin. All right, now we're going to step into a little bit of a curveball here, right? Because, again, it's somebody you don't see too often on this channel, but it is someone who deserves the recognition. He's a little bit of a Brit, you know, he's not in the States, he's kind of far, but we're talking about D-Clan, aka Desi. Now, you guys might know who he is. He recently voiced this character. Yeah, that was him. He voiced that. He also voiced this character. Kind of crazy. I've used him twice. But he has been a real close friend of mine for a long while. We met, oh my god, so many years ago through the modding community. We ended up doing a charity event together. We've done a lot, and even though we don't talk a lot personally anymore, just because, you know, life gets busy, you become an adult, and you got to do things. But we still try to keep in contact all the time. He'll message me, I'll message him, and we'll just try and keep the conversation going like every other month and just see what's up, how you doing, hope family's well, everything like that. But he was a huge help when I was first starting out YouTube, when I first met him. He knew a lot about the community, he knew a lot about the modding scene. I don't know if he knows that much anymore. He's been real out of the loop, but he has definitely helped me out a bunch back in the day and even nowadays. I'm still waiting on that mod for you to finish for me. I'm still waiting for it. I'm still waiting for my Neptune mod. Give. I'm still waiting on it. But all right. I mean, that's enough on D-Clan. He knows I love him. Thank you, man. Gracias. Okay, so now we're going to move into something that I probably should have brought up earlier, and I'm sure my, they're probably fuming that I haven't brought them up yet, but my family, I just because I said friends doesn't mean I'm not going to bring in family. And without my family's support throughout the years, again, YouTube may have went under a long time ago. I have to thank specifically my little brother, Dylan, aka Zealot Prince. You can find him here, right there. God, I can't wait to edit all these things in. But you can find them there, and he does a lot of reaction videos to like a lot of like horror stuff and just like gaming and stuff like that. So if you want to go check him out, feel free to. He does post his own occasional Fortnite videos and stuff like that too. But you guys might know him from the Origins community just because when I used to live in my parents' house, he was in the same room as me. So I would be recording in full RP. If I was crying, if I was pissed off, if I was just acting normal, he always heard it because he was literally right behind me. And I will say, role-playing with your little brother behind you is a bit difficult. He hears everything, and he sees everything. So it's a bit strange, but I went through it for the many years that I did it. And thanks to him kind of dealing with it, roughly, that's literally it. He just had to deal with it. I was able to post all those videos and everything for you guys. So you got to thank Dylan down below. And then, of course, I have to thank my mom, my dad, and my older brother, Chris, who recently just got married, like I told you guys. Without their support with YouTube, I mean, they were very scared in the beginning. They didn't, it's scary to think about your kid trying to make money online and, wondering if there's going to be another paycheck that's going to pay for whatever I do, especially now to live on my own. I do live with Naya and Rachel, but I gotta pay my rent. I gotta pay this. I gotta do that. You know what I mean? So they were very scared for me financially, but over the years, I've proven that it has been better for me. It's not the best, but it's enough. And I have a job now on the side that I work with Guy Rocky, so that helps me out too. I've been able to kind of break out of my shell from my family, but not in a negative way. It's been a very positive way. My family accepts what I do. They love what I do, and they're very excited to see what I do. So again, it could have been a completely different story. They could have hated what I did. They could have been like, fuck you. You know what I mean? So it's like, could have went anywhere. But I'm thankful for the support, all of them. Even my aunts and my uncles and my cousins and stuff, they're very supportive of what I do. Some of them even watch my content. So if you're watching, what's up? But again, if it wasn't for my family being a great support system, not only through YouTube, but through my early stages of life, becoming, from a toddler to a child to a teenager to a pain in the ass young adult, if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be where I am today, and I wouldn't be the person I am. So I just want to say thank you guys so much. I love you. Love you very much, and I hope you're watching. All right, so we're going to dial it back a little bit here because there's another family that needs to be introduced here, but it's a weird one because it just ended recently. I'm talking about Origins. Yes, it did just end recently. If you don't know that, sorry. I didn't mean to break the news to you, but it did end recently. It lived its tale, The storybook has began and it has ended. But without Origins, again, I would not be where I am today. It really helped me out break into the RP scene, and I still love doing RPs, even though I've been fucking slacking. I'm trying to get there. I'm trying to get back into the swing of things, I promise. I'm trying to get back into the swing of things, I swear on my life. I'm trying. But without Origins, and that includes like the body actors, the artists, all the fellow YouTubers that I worked with over the years, if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't have gotten better at what I do. Role-playing for the first time, I think I was definitely nervous. There was a lot of things I didn't know what to say. There was a lot of ways I didn't know how to act. But over the years of doing it, I've definitely improved. I've improved my vocal range. I've improved just keeping on a conversation, just creating better stories, creating better characters. I mean, some of my best characters came from Origins. We're talking about Viper. We're talking about Doc, Jack, Database. There's just so many good characters that I came up with over the years. A lot of their stories may not have been fully finished, but they were characters that connected with the audience, and that's what I loved so much, was the audience's grasp on a character and just falling in love with the story and their different types of attitudes. It was always fun. Now, When I first started, I did a lot of good guys, and then I became an asshole. So that was also something fun that I got to do. I never really got to ever, play kind of a mean character. And I used to love getting hate comments on it. It was amazing. You know how fun it is for someone to send you a death threat over a fucking RP character? It's incredible. So just having that was fantastic. I know a lot of people are like, that's weird. You should not be happy about that. But I was, because that means I was playing the character right. And I was pissing people off. So I was doing a good job. So that was like my turning point of like, man, I want to be a bad guy like every Origins, but I can't do it, but I want to do it. But again, like if it wasn't for Origins, I wouldn't have gotten so heavily into the RP community. I honestly don't really know what I'd be doing. With the way that Minecraft evolves and changes with the trends and everything else, I really don't know what I'd be up to right now if it wasn't for the RP community. I mean, I was doing it very little myself before I joined Origins, but I didn't really know what I was doing. So being put into Origins and like role-playing with other YouTubers and, connecting with the audience and everything like that, it definitely helped me evolve in that sort of style. And I mean, I still do it today. So I just want to say big thank you to Origins, all the body actors, all the artists, all the people in there. You know who you are. I don't have to point you out. You know who you are. Just want to say thank you, and thank you for the good times. And I hope we do some stuff soon. You know who I'm talking to. We're gonna do some stuff. Origins might be over, but the friendships aren't. So we're gonna do some stuff, everybody. All right, we're gonna figure something out. God, I need a donkeys. Holy shit. I've never spoken this fast and so quickly in my life. All right. We've got 3 more people to talk about here. We're almost there. We're almost at the ending here. We're getting there. All right. So another person I want to bring up is somebody recent in my life. I've been... What's a good way to put this? Not the best mentally over the last 5 years. It's been an uphill roller coaster between anxiety and being homeschooled because of the anxiety and having a lot of problems and depression. Not the best, but I've come out on top. At least, I can say I'm doing well and I'm surviving. But about 4 years ago, roughly about 5, we didn't start dating until 4, a woman came into my life. She's a bit of a psychopath, a bit dumb, and, may not know how to spell a word in a sentence. But she's a very loving person, and I don't say that very often. She knows how sarcastic I am with her, and I'm actually being serious for once. I love you very much, and I'm very grateful to have you in my life, and I'm talking about Alicia. A lot of people might know her from the Oranges community. She was in charge of the wiki for a while, but then she backed out of it to go do her own things. But I just wanted to bring her up because, she's been a wonderful support for me. I don't know what I'd be doing without her right now. She's actually been helping me out with a lot of shit, both YouTube-wise and just IRL. She's been helping me out, and it's the same for her with me. I help her out. We just take care of each other. You know what I mean? It's a loving relationship. And I love her very much. Like I said, she drives me fucking insane, but I feel like that's every relationship. Someone's got to drive you insane on one part of the road. But like I said, I'm trying to be a little bit serious with some jokes here, but if it wasn't for her, especially during the dark times of YouTube, especially on this platform, because like I said, everything changes and things can get a little scary out here. My girlfriend has been there all the time, 110%, always helping me out, always offering to help, even though sometimes I reject her for that help. But she's always there for me, and I know that she'll always have my back, and I love her very, very much. Very, very much. So I just want to say thank you, sweetheart. I love you, and I hope that you're not crying while watching this part, but I'm sure you're going to cry, so... it's not really worth me asking. You're going to cry. But I just want to say I love you and thank you. Mwah. All right, we're hitting the home stretch. The home stretch. We're almost there. We're almost there. We got 2 left. 2 left. We got 2 people. 2 people left. I wonder who could be next. It might be someone in the next room right now talking. I literally hear them. They might have been picked up during this video because they screamed a little while ago. And I'm not going to edit that out because I'm too lazy. I'm too lazy of a guy. But I believe we need to talk about Naya. Yes, you heard me correct. Now, a long time ago, we met. in a really dark place in Naya's life. They have publicly stated this stuff, so I can say it. But, you know, my audience, when I was playing Zooniverse, and I was beating that ass in Zooniverse when I was playing Ranked, top 300, that's me, Ayo. But when I was into that game and I was playing it a lot, my audience was like, hey, you should play with this person called Outrelp. And I was like, okay, I can hit them up. And then the first video I see on the channel is them discussing how depressed they are in their relationship and how they just broke up with their girlfriend. But you know what? I said, fuck it. I'm going to message them, even though they're depressed as shit. And I did. Probably wasn't the best thing looking back on it now. Probably shouldn't have done that. But I did anyways. And I was like, hey, you want to play Zooniverse? Come play Zooniverse with me. We'll have a great time. Honestly, wasn't expecting a message back, but somehow they mustered up the courage to come talk to me. So I sent them the message. We recorded a video. I beat the shit out of them. Didn't care. Like I said, very competitive when it comes to fighting games. So even if I'm going easy on you, I will beat your ass. And we hung out from there. And obviously, that's where we met the anime squad. I love everyone in the anime squad. I still do. We all still talk. We all hang out. We still do what we gotta do. But Naya has always been by my side. She has always been there, even through, you know, some of the deepest shit that we've been through, even the highest of things we've been through. We've always been by each other's side. I mean, we freaking live together now. That happened 2 years ago. Still don't know why that happened, but it did, and we live together. And, you know, if it wasn't for them with not only just Origins, but, you know, just doing, like, Zooniverse together and the anime stuff with the anime squad and everything like that, you know, our friendship blossomed over the years, and we really just popped off being friends, to where I can say we're definitely best friends now, and we're also roommates, like I said, so it's kind of crazy how things work. But we've known each other for so long now, which is nuts to think about, and that comes with, like, everyone I've talked about. Like, if all these people I've known for so long, it's crazy to think about. But, you know, we've been through the highs and we've been through the lows together, on YouTube and just in our normal lives. We've always had each other's backs. We've always, you know, done what we need to do to, you know, work together or defend each other or whatever. Games, whatever, role plays, just anything. We're always got each other's backs. So I just want to say I love you. And, you know, if you watch this video, you can come in my room. You can give me a hug if you want. That's up to you. All right? Alrighty. So we're on the last person here that I'm going to talk about, all right? I could talk about so many people, but I need to keep this video decently, you know, not an hour long. So I don't want to talk for too long, but there is another special human being that needs to be brought up. And he doesn't get a lot of recognition. So he's probably going to be really excited the moment I mention his name. But we're going to talk about Justin. Justin, for some of you who may remember Justin, you started playing Minecraft about 8 years ago, almost 9 years ago. It might be 9 years ago now. We were playing Hunger Games. We were playing just a bunch of games together, all right? We played a lot. Starbound, just anything. CSGO. We played so much shit. We still play so much shit. But, you know, he messaged me as a fan. And this is like when I had about, I want to say like 500 subs. And when YouTube had that email system that was utter dog shit and they got rid of it. But they had that system a long, long time ago. Justin messaged me. I believe his name at that point in his life, because he's changed it like 4 times. I believe it was Mr. Bloody Death 123. I could be wrong. It might have been something else. But he messaged me and he was like, hey, you want to play a game? We should play Minecraft together. And I was like, sure, stranger. I don't know who you are, but let's do it. And I'm guessing he wasn't expecting me to reply. But I replied. We ended up playing Minecraft together. And we have been literally inseparable since we first collabed. Me and him talk all the time. We play games all the time. It's wild, especially with like an online friendship. Like, obviously, I've known Naya. You know what I mean? I've known a lot of people online for a long, long, long time. But Justin is one of the people I've known the longest. Nearly 9 years. I think it is 9 years. I could be wrong. But I have known him online for so long, and it took us so long to meet. You know, when it came to Naya, I met them like 2 years into knowing her. But with Justin, I think it was like 7 years into our friendship that we met in person for the first time. and we had a great time. There's a video on my channel about it. When I went to go visit him, and we hung out for like a week. It was great. I had such an awesome time. But I never really get to talk about him because I don't really do stuff with him on this channel. Most of the stuff is over on Twitch. So, you know, we'll stream together on Twitch a lot. But I wanted to let the YouTube audience know who this person was because he definitely deserves the recognition. You know, he's been there for me for a lot of shit. He has helped me. He makes me laugh all the time. He literally kills me half the time with the shit he says. Definitely can't repeat anything here. But, you know, he has been there. He's an awesome, awesome dude. And he deserves the world, to be honest, especially dealing with fucking me. All right. So I can't describe the amount of love I have for him. And he knows it. I may not say it, but he knows. He knows I love him like a brother. So I just wanted to shout him out here. I don't really know what else to do with this, but he knows I love him. I love you, dude. If you're watching this, you already know that, but I figured I'd give you a little bit of recognition. So, now that I'm done thanking all of these wonderful people, let's talk about you guys, all right? You, right there, on your phone, your tablet, your computer, whatever you're on, Xbox, PlayStation, I don't know what you're on. You could be on anything. But I want to talk about you, because if it wasn't for you guys, I still wouldn't be here, you know? To continue to do stuff on YouTube, you need to grow, whether it be slowly, whether it be fast. And your audience needs to stick with you. And a lot of you guys have stuck with me through all the hardship, through all the lack of uploads, through all the bullshit I've gone through in my life. Y'all have been there, and I appreciate it. And I will never stop appreciating y'all down there who follow me, watch my content, talk to me, message me on Twitter, you know, whatever. Whatever it is. Whatever you do. In Discord, interactions on Twitch, the YouTube comments. It doesn't matter. Without you guys, without an audience, I would not continue doing what I'm doing because then I'm not helping anyone. But even if there was just one of you, even if I had one viewer and that's it, it's enough for me to continue what I do because I know that I'm making someone's day. And that's what it comes down to at the end of the day. You know, YouTube can be a great success. You can make loads of money. I don't make loads of money. I don't. It's just the reality. You know what I mean? And not everyone can be that successful. But what I'm saying is, no matter how successful I can become on this platform, if I just had one of you, if I only had one person, I would still be doing it no matter what. Because like I said, I know I'm helping someone out. I know I'm making someone's day. And I know someone's looking forward to watching my stuff. So I just want to say thank you guys so much. I mean, we recently hit 100K. We're at 101K now, I think. I think we're at 101K now, I think. It's been a while since I checked. I'm going to be real honest. But we're slowly rising again. So, you know, once I start dropping more content on this channel, I hope you guys will, you know, continue to support me, continue to watch these videos, and, you know, get a nice laugh out of it, because that's the end goal at the end of the day. Whether it be Minecraft Survival or Minecraft RP, it's something Minecraft's coming. So, that is it. There's not much else. Oh, the donkeys. It's coming back to kill me. There's not much else. I'm not editing that out. I staying in, future me. That's staying in. So there's not much else I can talk about here, honestly. There really isn't. I think I've covered as much as I can to, you know, talk to you guys about. So I just want to say thank you. You know, at the end of the day, there is nothing else I can give by, you know, just extending a thank you. Like I said, I've been doing this for 10 years. I started this when I was like 13. I'm 24 now. So, you know, I've been doing this for a while. It's been literally my entire childhood. Well, most of it anyways. Most of it, and now into my adulting life. We've been doing this sucker for a long time, and I still don't know what I'm doing. But we're here. We're alive. We're doing well. We're surviving. So I just want to say thank you. Next time I do a video like this, remember to get an actual camera so that way the webcam doesn't stop unfocusing back and forth. And also we can have just a bit of a nicer background. Not that I hate what's behind me, but you know, I have a green screen, but it didn't work with what I was trying to do. So yeah, we'll work on that. I don't do many videos like this, I'm gonna be real. But yes, that is it for me. I hope that y'all enjoyed this video. If you're not on my subathon, make sure to go do that. I'm live right now. I'll be live for however long it lasts. So make sure to come on by. Make sure to grab the new merch. It's pretty sweet. We worked really hard on it, so you better go buy some or else I'm going to be really sad. And that's it. I just want to say thank you guys so much. I greatly appreciate it. And cheers. You know what? Let's do this. It's a Dunkin's cup, but you know what? It's whatever, right? I've become a New Englander. It sucks. But cheers to a bunch more years of me not knowing what I'm doing. Let's do this, guys. Cheers!